Top 3 best meats for kidney support and natural detox. What if everything you've been told about protecting your kidneys was only half the story and the missing piece was sitting right on your dinner plate? Deep within your body, two silent guardians are working tirelessly to filter every drop of your blood, but they are under constant attack from hidden toxins and metabolic waste. You might feel the heavy fog of exhaustion or notice a strange swelling in your ankles, which are desperate SOS signals from your renal system. Most people think they must give up all meat to save their filtration rate, but there are 3 specific biological powerhouses that can actually act as a natural detox. We are about to uncover the mysterious world of high-quality proteins that shield your nephrons and flush out the dangerous urea that is clouding your health. Prepare to discover how the right bite can be the ultimate medicine for your vital organs. Let's start. 1. Skinless chicken breast. Imagine you are standing at a crossroads where your daily meals decide the very fate of your most vital internal filters. Every single bite of skinless chicken breast acts like a master key that unlocks a cleaner and more efficient way for your kidneys to process waste without the crushing weight of heavy toxins. This specific cut of meat is a powerhouse of high-quality protein that provides the essential building blocks your muscles crave, while remaining remarkably low in the dangerous phosphorus that often clouds the blood of those struggling with renal function. When you choose this lean option, you are effectively giving your body a chance to breathe, because it lacks the heavy saturated fats that typically clog the vascular pathways leading straight to your renal arteries. Have you ever considered that the secret to a natural detox might actually be hidden within the simple fibers of a well-prepped bird? The beauty of the skinless chicken breast lies in its incredible ability to offer a massive biological value of protein, which means your body uses almost every bit of it instead of turning it into toxic urea. For anyone dealing with chronic kidney disease, preventing the buildup of nitrogenous waste is the ultimate goal to avoid that lingering feeling of exhaustion and metallic taste in the mouth. By sticking to a portion roughly the size of a quarter pound, you provide just enough fuel to keep your heart pumping and your energy high, without forcing your nephrons to work overtime in a losing battle. What if I told you that the way most people prepare their food is actually a silent attack on their glomerular filtration rate? To truly support a natural detox, you must embrace the art of poaching or slow roasting in a way that coaxes out flavor without adding a single grain of sodium or hidden chemicals. When you poach a half pound of chicken in a bath of fresh garlic and lemon, you are essentially creating a medicine that bypasses the inflammation caused by high-heat frying and charred crusts. These cooking methods are the barrier between a meal that heals and a meal that hurts because they preserve the lean tissue while ensuring that harmful advanced glycation end products stay far away from your delicate kidney tissues. The first recipe you must master involves a slow-simmered lemon herb chicken that uses a base of distilled water and fresh rosemary to infuse the meat with antioxidants. You'll take a half pound of breast meat and place it in a pot with sliced onions and a splash of apple cider vinegar while keeping the heat at a gentle 180 degrees. Allow this to cook for nearly 30 minutes until the meat is white and tender enough to fall apart with a fork, which ensures the protein is easy for your stomach to break down. This method avoids the heavy oils that can lead to obesity-related kidney strain, and instead focuses on hydration and pure cellular nourishment. There's a mysterious power in a baked parchment pouch, which creates a steam-filled environment that locks in every drop of moisture without needing butter or salt. You should wrap a 1/3 pound portion of chicken with sliced zucchini and a dusting of black pepper inside a tight paper fold, and set your oven to 350 degrees. Let it bake for exactly 25 minutes, so the natural juices mingle with the vegetables to create a rich sauce that is naturally low in potassium and oxalate. This approach is a literal lifesaver for those worried about kidney stones because it emphasizes fresh produce that helps flush the system rather than clogging it with processed seasonings. If you are looking for something with a bit more soul, then you must try the ginger and green onion stir steam, which uses a tiny drop of sesame oil for an amazing aroma. Take your quarter pound of thinly sliced chicken and toss it quickly in a hot pan for only 2 minutes before adding a half cup of water and cover it with a lid to finish. The ginger acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that specifically targets the tiny blood vessels in the renal cortex to improve blood flow and oxygen delivery. It is a quick and vibrant way to eat that feels like a celebration of health rather than a restrictive diet for a kidney patient. You must be warned that even the best medicine can become a poison if you fall into the trap of the overdosage mistake. Consuming more than 3/4 of a pound of protein in a single sitting can trigger a state called hyperfiltration, where your kidneys are forced to pump blood at a dangerously high pressure. This leads to scarring of the filters and can cause protein to leak into your urine, which is a clear sign that your detox has turned into a disaster. Always keep your portions small and spread them out through the day to ensure your blood, urea, and nitrogen levels remain in a safe and steady range. The most dangerous error you can make in the kitchen is using pre-marinated or enhanced chicken that has been injected with sodium phosphate to keep it plump. These hidden additives are absorbed by your body at nearly 100% efficiency and can cause a sudden spike in serum phosphorus, which weakens your bones and hardens your heart. Always look for the natural label and avoid anything that mentions additives on the fine print to protect your vascular system. Your journey to kidney health is a delicate dance of choosing the right fuel and respecting the limits of your body so you can live a long and vibrant life. 2. Turkey breast. Deep within the lean fibers of roasted turkey breast lies a hidden biological treasure that most people completely overlook when trying to save their failing renal filters. This incredible bird offers a unique profile of amino acids that are specifically structured to be gentle on the nephrons while providing the strength your body needs to fight off muscle wasting. For anyone living with a shadow of kidney disease, this meat serves as a protective shield because it is naturally lower in purines than almost any other animal source. When you consume this pure white meat, you are essentially reducing production of uric acid, which is a silent killer that can lead to painful kidney stones and permanent scarring. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to recover their energy, while others feel a heavy fog of uromic toxins clouding their every thought? The secret might be the high concentration of selenium found in every half pound of fresh turkey, which acts like a specialized cleanup crew for your internal organs. This mineral triggers the production of glutathione peroxidase, which is the body's most powerful antioxidant designed to neutralize the oxidative stress that destroys renal tissue. By incorporating this meat into your routine, you are providing your kidneys with the specialized tools they need to repair their own cellular walls after years of damage. What if the very texture of your food held the key to preventing a dangerous buildup of metabolic waste in your bloodstream? Unlike heavier meats that sit like lead in your digestive tract, turkey breast is remarkably easy for the digestive enzymes to dismantle into usable energy. This efficiency ensures that very little ammonia is produced during the breakdown process, which spares your liver and kidneys from having to process harsh chemical byproducts. By choosing a portion roughly the size of 1/3 of a pound, you are guaranteeing a steady flow of nutrients that support blood pressure regulation without the sudden spikes that cause glomerular damage. Could the way you apply heat to your meal be the difference between a natural detox and a hidden influx of carcinogenic compounds? To truly honor your renal health, you should focus on low-temperature steaming or braising to keep the meat incredibly moist and chemically stable. When you steam a half-pound slab of turkey with fresh ginger and cilantro, you are avoiding the creation of heterocyclic amines, which are known to irritate the delicate lining of the urinary tract. These methods ensure that the meat remains a source of healing rather than a trigger for the chronic inflammation that keeps your creatinine levels dangerously high. Imagine a turkey and cranberry steam roast where the tart berries provide a natural acidity that helps to dissolve calcium deposits before they can become stones. You simply take a 1/4 pound of sliced breast and lay it over a bed of fresh berries and celery in a glass dish covered tightly with foil. Place this in your oven at a steady 325 degrees for about 20 minutes until the juices run perfectly clear and the meat is infused with fruit enzymes. This recipe is a masterpiece of renal nutrition because it combines high-quality protein with the proanthocyanidins that prevent bacteria from sticking to your bladder walls. There's a mysterious and soothing quality to a turkey and leek parchment wrap that uses the natural moisture of vegetables to soften the meat. You wrap a half pound of turkey with thin slices of leeks and a squeeze of lime juice inside a piece of folded paper to create a miniature steam chamber. Bake this at 350 degrees for exactly 22 minutes to ensure the sulfur compounds from the leeks are fully released into the meat. This specific combination acts as a natural diuretic that encourages your body to flush out excess fluid retention without putting a single ounce of strain on your cardiovascular system. For a more exotic flair that keeps the taste buds alive, you must try the turkey and bell pepper skewer prepared on a gentle indoor grill. Slice a third of a pound of meat into cubes and alternate them with pieces of red pepper, which are loaded with vitamin C to boost your immune system. Cook these at a medium heat of 300 degrees for just 10 minutes, while turning them frequently to avoid any blackened or charred spots on the surface. This meal is designed to provide a massive burst of iron and B vitamins that are essential for those struggling with the anemia often associated with long-term kidney struggles. You must be cautious of the hidden trap of processed deli meats, which are often disguised as healthy turkey, but are actually loaded with sodium nitrates. These chemicals act like a slow poison that hardens the arteries and forces your kidneys to pump against a wall of resistance that eventually leads to kidney failure. If you consume more than 3/4 of a pound of turkey in one day, you risk a state of protein overload that can cause your kidney filters to leak vital nutrients into your waste. This overindulgence leads to a rise in proteinuria, which is a terrifying sign that your body is literally breaking down under the weight of its own fuel. The most subtle mistake people make is ignoring the potassium content found in the skin or the dark meat sections of the bird. For a true kidney support plan, you must stick exclusively to the white breast meat and ensure every bit of skin is removed before the cooking process even begins. The skin contains hidden fats that trigger systemic inflammation and can interfere with the way your body processes phosphorus in the blood. By remaining disciplined and focusing on the leanest cuts, you are choosing a path of longevity and vibrant health that allows your kidney function to stabilize and potentially even improve over time. 3. Lean pork. What if the most controversial meat in your kitchen actually held a secret key to maintaining a healthy metabolic balance for your tired kidneys? While many fear the pig, the extra lean pork loin serves as a surprising source of high-density nutrients that specifically target the restoration of energy levels in renal patients. This particular cut is exceptionally rich in thiamine, which is a vital B vitamin that helps your body convert carbohydrates into fuel without producing heavy acidic byproducts. For those managing kidney impairment, this meat acts as a stabilizing force by providing a complete profile of essential amino acids that support tissue repair without the heavy cholesterol found in other red meats. It is a mystery of nature how such a lean source can provide the satiety needed to prevent overeating and subsequent obesity-related renal pressure. Could a simple choice at the butcher shop be the hidden defense against the nerve damage often seen in advanced kidney complications? Lean pork contains a specialized concentration of vitamin B12 and pyridoxine, which are essential for maintaining the myelin sheath surrounding your nerves. When kidney function declines, toxins can build up and irritate the nervous system, but these vitamins work to neutralize that internal chemical friction. By choosing a portion that weighs roughly 1/5 of a pound, you're offering your body a targeted dose of zinc that bolsters your immune response against frequent urinary tract infections. This meat doesn't just feed your hunger, but rather it acts as a biological buffer against the systemic decay that often accompanies chronic renal struggles. Have you ever suspected that your internal clock and your kidney rhythm are being disrupted by a lack of proper micronutrients? Lean pork is a rare and potent source of carnitine, which is a compound that helps your mitochondria burn fat for energy more efficiently within the renal cells. This process is crucial for a natural detox because it prevents the accumulation of fatty acids in the liver and kidneys, which can lead to organ congestion. When you consume a small portion about the size of a palm-sized cut, you are essentially fueling the microscopic pumps that move waste out of your blood. This prevents the sluggish filtration that makes you feel heavy and bloated during the late hours of the day. Is it possible that the secret to a renal-friendly pork dish lies in the ancient technique of triple blanching or acid marinating? To transform this meat into a detox powerhouse, you must first soak 1/4 pound of loin in a mixture of apple juice and crushed ginger to break down tough fibers. This acidic environment helps to pre-digest the proteins, so your stomach and kidneys don't have to struggle with the heavy lifting later on. By using slow moisture braising at a very low heat, you ensure the meat remains soft and does not develop the tough charred proteins that cause oxidative stress. This method keeps the nutritional integrity of the meat intact while stripping away any excess surface fats that could trigger arterial inflammation. Imagine a cinnamon-rubbed pork medallions dish where the spice acts as a secret weapon to help regulate your blood sugar levels and protect your renal vessels. You should take a 1/3 pound portion of lean loin and dust it with pure cinnamon and a hint of garlic before searing it briefly in a dry pan. Transfer the meat to a baking dish and cook it at 300 degrees for exactly 18 minutes to keep the center succulent and pinkish gray. This recipe is a masterpiece of flavor science because the cinnamon mimics the effects of insulin, which reduces the workload on your kidneys to filter out excess glucose. It is a delicious way to keep your blood pressure within a whisper-quiet range while enjoying a hearty and satisfying meal. There is a fascinating and deep flavor to be found in a pork and pineapple steam packet that uses tropical enzymes to tenderize the meat. You wrap a half-pound of thinly sliced pork with fresh pineapple chunks inside a foil pouch to create a high-pressure infusion environment. Bake this at 340 degrees for about 20 minutes, so the bromelain in the pineapple can actively break down the meat structure. This specific combination is a renal miracle because the pineapple provides a natural anti-inflammatory boost that helps reduce swelling in the interstitial tissues of the kidney. It creates a sweet and savory experience that feels like a decadent treat rather than a strictly controlled medical diet. For those who crave a crisp texture without the danger of deep frying, the air-poached pork strips offer a suspicious yet perfect solution. Slice a quarter pound of pork into very thin strips and toss them with a tiny amount of egg white and cornstarch before placing them in a hot air chamber. Set the device to 375 degrees for only 12 minutes until the edges are golden and the centers are fully cooked through. This method provides a crunchy sensation you miss without the saturated fats that lead to renal artery stenosis. It is a clever trick to satisfy your cravings while keeping your cholesterol profile as clean as a whistle. You must be eternally vigilant against the hidden trap of sodium-enhanced pork, which is often injected with brine to increase its weight at the grocery store. These hidden salt reservoirs can cause a sudden and violent rise in interstitial fluid, which puts immense pressure on your heart and kidney filters. If you accidentally consume more than 3/4 of a pound in a single day, you may experience a protein-induced headache, which is a sign of rising ammonia levels. This overdosage forces your liver to work in overdrive to convert excess nitrogen, which can lead to a dangerous spike in your blood urea nitrogen readings. The most subtle and dangerous mistake is choosing pork ribs or sausage, thinking they offer the same benefits as the lean loin or tenderloin. These fatty cuts are loaded with saturated lipids that act like a thick sludge in your capillaries and slow down the oxygen delivery to your kidneys. You must also avoid using commercial rubs that contain hidden potassium chloride as a salt substitute, because this can lead to hyperkalemia. This condition can cause irregular heart rhythms and is a major concern for anyone with advanced stage renal disease. By sticking strictly to the unprocessed lean loin, you are choosing a path that respects your body's delicate filtration limits and ensures a long and healthy future. Your journey toward a vibrant life and cleaner filters doesn't have to end with this single meal choice. Every decision you make in the kitchen is a direct vote for the longevity of your kidneys and the clarity of your future. If you felt a spark of hope or learned a secret today that could save your vitality, then you hold a powerful tool in your hands. You can become a guardian of health for your loved ones by hitting that like button to spread this life-saving data. Make sure to subscribe and join our inner circle so you never miss a single detail on how to defend your body. Share this video with someone who needs a break free from the fog of toxins and start their natural detox today. Your kidneys are working hard for you every second, so let's start working just as hard for them